Uh, Hi everyone. Today I want to share a real life client story where I helped them to move their application, on-premises application, to the cloud. So my client approached me during their crisis. So they were facing a lots of downtime. Their e-commerce application, which is hosted on a traditional on-premises server, was crashing during their biggest sales event. So the that platform couldn't be handle the spike of traffic. So the page were getting loaded slowly, and they go down when it needed the most. On the top of that, the setup required a constant and manual efforts for scaling and maintenance purpose. And yes, this was directly affecting their revenue, and they are started losing their customer base also. So uh, our first discussion. So we discussed some things about the infrastructure. What it does your current infrastructure looks like? How does the fluctuated during traffic during the peak hours as well as the normal days? And what are they are spending on the operation as well as the maintenance? And what are the dependencies between the application and database? All the things I discussed with them, and I came up with the conclusion. They were running their application on a single server. There was no redundancy, scalability, and a high availability, auto scaling. Because of that, they were facing a problem. So uh, I required, I gathered a requirement for them. They need a high availability, scalability, cost efficiency, and static assets for their images, which is stored reliable, and they need a transition should be smooth. So for that, I given a solution for them. We first I moved their application backend to the EC2 instances in an auto-scaling group. So now the number of instances will get increased automatically based on the CPU uses and traffic. See, when their peak hours or self service is getting started, they get more and more and more traffic. So based on the incoming traffic, we need to increase their number of service. When the traffic is get reduced, we need to decrease the service. So, sorry, we need to decrease the servers. So then we added the elastic load balancer in front of that, because elastic load balancer is divide the traffic equally on all the servers. Suppose if your traffic is coming and increasing in the peak hours, so and you have only one server, then the capability of that server or capacity of that server is not going to handle all the traffic. So depending on the capacity, only they are going to handle the traffic. So if that server means, if we suppose we set the server limit, if the CPU is processed to more than 80, we need to increase one more server. So like that, uh, we can set the scaling for our application. And elastic load balancer divides the whatever the traffic coming, they divides the traffic equally. And I migrated the database to Amazon RDS using the MySQL with multi-availability deployment. Because if they use multi-availability, means they store their data into different availability zones. They can get a high availability. If, so suppose someday if one availability zone is not working, then they can get data from different availability zone. So next, I shifted their static content like product images, invoices, etc. to the Amazon S3 bucket. So in Amazon S3 Wicket, we are going to customize our data according to our need. Whatever we are going means whatever the data we require immediately, we can set in different classes. We are not whatever the data we are not require immediately, based on the different classes, we can store our data, and because of that we can save lots of cost for our application. And we set up the for monitoring CloudWatch with the SNS service, alert service. Because of that, I'm getting notified by the if something there is happened wrong, or something is there, we need to be notified. Then I will get notified by the SNS alerts. And the result of these is uh, they got a 99.99% uptime, cost saving, and load time improved, and their application runs smoothly. And the user getting their application loaded faster, smoothly, and they were getting run their application now properly. They don't have to worry about their cell servers now. How if my application get crash, or if I face a downtime, what to do like that? Then they don't need to worry about their application now, and they are now happy. They are increasing their customers now. Yes. So if you are running into a similar issue with legacy system, and if you are thinking about the cloud, then feel free to reach out me. I would be happy to guide you. Thank you for the listening. I hope this helped you. Thank you.